Hello everyone, this is Monster Bloba coming at you with another Kindred Fates video. This time, we're going to be talking about how I think capturing and storing Kinfolk may work in Kindred Fates. The first thing I want to note here is that the Kinfolk are partners and not pets, as Andrew pointed out to me whenever I was asking him for a little bit of juicy information in his DMs again. They can even up and leave you if they don't like the way that you act or treat them. So that is something to keep in mind as we go on throughout the video. With that being said, let's get into some more serious speculation. Here we have a video showcasing the capturing mechanic. And here we can see that you're going to have to beat your opponent to the point where they can no longer fight back. At which point, this will trigger a prompt for you to run up and perform an action that's called a spirit surge. Let's get over there. Let's fast forward the video to that point. As you see, right up here, the spirit surge. It's a little tiny text that's only there for a few seconds, and I've noticed not a lot of people have talked about that. So that's something I wanted to cover. That's one of the things that really triggered the inspiration for this video. And then after we perform the spirit surge, it seems like the Kinfolk goes into its soul state. Something that normally happens when a Kinfolk is defeated in battle. I think that this can imply that capturing Kinfolk will be more than just throwing a ball and hoping it works, like we see in some other games. The minigame system alone will show that there will be less randomness, if any randomness at all, which I do quite enjoy myself. Your character seems to have some kind of power here that lets them purge a Kinfolk's soul or something like that before you're able to capture them. I think this will most likely tie into the fog and how Kinfolk are all becoming restless, and I think this could mean that any Kinfolk you don't catch could be left to die, which would be a very grim thought indeed, since their spirit will likely burn out, just like your own Kinfolk if you don't rescue them. And if the main character does indeed have the power to purge Kinfolk's soul of restlessness, then that could be a hint at some greater purpose for the main character besides simply being a really good trainer, which I would quite enjoy myself. As for how I think the Kinfolk are going to be stored, I had an idea that it might have something to do with these small shrines that we see in these different videos. Even in the Skullkin by the shrine, after he's defeated him, and they formed a bond with him. So I think that these shrines may serve a similar function to something like a bonfire in Dark Souls, where you can rest and change your team. Now, since we know that the Kinfolk are sentient, they will likely not simply be stored away like a PC box in Pokemon, but maybe these shrines could be something that is used to call your Kinfolk to you, or even summon them to the shrine while they're all living their lives somewhere else in the world until you call on them. I think this would be a cool one to add if your Kinfolk come back to your team after a while and they have something to tell you about how they've been or what they've been doing while you're apart, even give you a small side quest or something like that that they need your help with from time to time to make it feel more like a partnership where you help each other out. Taking this quest could maybe raise your bond, while denying it could lower it, with the Kinfolk saying something along the lines like, why do I always be the one that helps, but you never help me? This, in my opinion, would make the Kinfolk feel much more alive. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was how it's been said that you might be able to form bonds with Kinfolks outside of combat. That was something that really piqued my interest when I heard it. I think it was said in the Impossible Coin podcast by Rob. I wanted to say that I love that idea, definitely. It's really up there for me. I would love it if you go out and do a quest for a Kinfolk, or even maybe a small quest chain, then they could join you on your journey. I think that something like that would make the connection with that Kinfolk even stronger than just capturing it in the wild, since you put in so much time and effort to recruit them. Especially if you could learn a little bit more about that Kinfolk's particular personality or even their backstory. It'd be very interesting there. But that's about all I had to say for today. Thank you guys all for watching and joining us. and I hope that you'll all join me next time. If you enjoyed this video, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow. If you want you can find a link to my Twitter and Twitch below. And thank you all for watching again. This has been Monster Tamer Bloba signing off, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.